I have been walking to find work. I have walked 2 jobs with a toolbox on my shoulder. Serious talk, I need to find something. And no, I've tried working other places. Yeah, one of my friends was so called friends, was the manager. I was kicking ass at a fast food place, Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, they ripped me off for overtime. Yeah, filled in for her so she could get a break. She allows her female employees to sabotage because one of them was worried I was going to take her job. When I assured this girl, even when she started flipping out and sabotaging me for weeks on end when I first got there, that I wasn't there to take her job. I was only there for a paycheck, and that was it. I wouldn't even be there that long. And she kept sabotaging, and sabotaging. There's a maintenance guy there. Now, my so called friend would pay him to do maintenance, but anytime I fixed anything, I never got paid for it. Right. Every time I'd offer, oh no, he can do it. Why, thank you. Appreciate that. Even though this dude would say he has to go get tools and whatnot, and well, he wasn't bad at fixing things, you know. I'm not gonna say that about the man. Everything I seen him fix, he did all right with. So I can't say that about him. And I mean, it's like a drug-filled freaking dumbass place. Like I went in on just a Sunday. The only thing I was supposed to be focused on that Sunday or Tuesday was to put her truck away. That's it. So I come in, I'm putting this truck away. The one shift leader, and I think her name was Jen, and then I forget the other girl's name, but we were pretty cool until she seen me putting that truck away and she got all jealous about it. And Gail even tried to tell her, well, he knows how to put the truck away, and I like it, and it gives me a break. So that got me in trouble. Nobody did anything about it. Then there's these cups that she was showing everybody, saying that they were for us and asking us which one we wanted, and when they came in, we could have it. So mine came in, which I never get that kind of shit. So I put one in my car. She comes in a few hours later, starts flipping out that somebody stole one. I'm like, no. You said they were for us. They came in. I took one. She said, oh, well, you have to pay for them. Well, why didn't you say that before? She said, oh, well, I thought I told you. No, you didn't. That is not what you said. You said the Dunkin' Donuts stuff was for the employees. So I figured it was ours. She's like, well, that's not what I meant. I said, it's no big deal. I'll give you $20 for it. I got it right here. So I did. Everybody goes around saying that I stole it. I didn't steal it. It was right on camera. I don't steal. I haven't stole anything in my life. Check my background. I don't even have any felonies. All I want to do is get back to my trade that I'm good at. That's it. I don't see why that's so hard to do. You can see I'm not a scammer. You can see I'm not bullshitting. I'm not showing you my tools just so somebody can come up here and fuck with me more. I have plenty. I have a container in my son Nolan's room filled with tools. I have a container outside my son Talon's room filled with tools, which that is the only room I go in, is Nolan's. I won't go in Talon, Kirsten's, or David's. Nope. Everything has been flooded down here. Everything you see has been water damaged. Everything, except for my bed. Yep, because it didn't go that high. But everything else, yeah. Now the electronics and stuff I got off the floor, but my furniture and everything, it's falling apart. It's ruined. So I'm trying my best, you know. I'm just down on my luck. And all I need is a few people to trust me, and they gonna make what I say. Look at my face. I've worked with knife wounds in my leg. My uncle's fault. Fucker. Yeah, I made him enough money to where he's got a flooring store. And because of my ex, him and my aunt won't talk to me because they think she's an innocent mother that's just getting a whole bunch of wrath from me, which is what she wants everybody to believe. Think about it. You knew your kids were in trouble. You watched your older son come back from a mental home, whether it was put in his head or not. He still did it and didn't show any signs of stopping. You didn't do anything about it. You hid it under the fact that he was gone and you missed him. We all missed him. That's not the point. The point is, we have 3 other children to look out for. And I know most people don't know this, but you realize that's his mother's background? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She was another one that was filled with all kinds of anger and attacking people. I never was filled with anger and attacked people. I got accused of it. Well, you got a lot of golden boys that don't want to admit that they started a fight and got their ass beat. They still won't to this day. But yeah, I guarantee you that's who started the fight. There was one fight that I started, and that was with Dustin Shiflett outside of school. Mm-hmm. I did start that fight. Every other fight, my right hand to God. I didn't start, but I damn sure finished it. Fights with my family, my brother, me and him will fight. Me and my sister, I'll laugh at her and wrap her up. I don't care how she hits me. I normally laugh at her and wrap her up. Now, there has been one time that she did get hit, or twice that she did get hit. And no, it wasn't full force, and yes, it was exactly what she gave me. Yeah, it was. And it was the fact that she was trying to attack somebody that was way weaker than her, which was my girlfriend at the time. All because she was mad at her boyfriend that was in jail. Yeah. Am I proud of that shit? No. I'm proud of the fact that I didn't tear her ass up like I normally would do, because she still wouldn't be right today. Right. No, she's another golden child. Yeah, she's a pain in the ass, but she's still my fucking sister. So if you fuck with her, I'm gonna beat your ass, and then I'm probably gonna give her my piece, because she owes me a lot of fucking money. And it ain't about the fact that it's just money, because normally I don't care about money. I care about the situation. You know, and the fact that the money was going to help me with what was going on with my kids. I mean, literally, it was the fall right after my kids had passed. I'm having trouble even being on a job site, and these people put me in the most hellish construction job I've ever seen. Yeah, this dude's not giving them a good timeline. You know, he's lying to them about how quick it's going to be. Um, if you pre-built it in the 3 containers before you sent it down and then put it together, then yeah, it would have taken that quick. You didn't do that. You sent 3 crews down there, was down there working on it for over a year, still didn't have plumbing or electric hooked up. I don't even see why you moved it down there before you had any of that hooked up. See, that was your fault. I don't care what they say. They can't do anything with that home until you finish it. So, ain't no sense in sending it physically down there when electric and plumbing is not even put up yet, and you do not put it on gravel. That's all they did. They dumped a whole bunch of stone back in the woods where it is not compacted, where most people do not walk, and I mean it was a long ways back in the woods, which means your compaction rate ain't the same. Okay, you're putting 3 heavy containers and a family on that. It's gonna sink, and that's exactly what it started doing. I had one of my helpers make a joke because he put one of these pipes that we had cut off in the ground. He's like, "Yeah, it can drain like that." I started laughing. You know, it was the end of the day. We were coming back the next day. I was going to show him how to run the drain correctly. And this guy, George, I had to go to the hardware store in the morning. So George was the other contractor that was on the job. He made it there before me and seen that pipe and pulled it out and started running his mouth to my brother-in-law, saying he can't do this. This ain't blah, 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 blah. And I sent George a text and I said, "Show me what you're talking about." And he sends me a picture of this pipe and where it was, and I started laughing. I said, "You're a fucking idiot." I said, "Who in their right mind would say they're a plumber and then leave that shit like that?" Oh, come on. Right? Right. So, that's a bunch of bullshit. I don't cost my parents money. I don't. I watch my clothes. I watch everything I do. I barely eat, and I give them most of the food that I buy. Yeah. Well, right now I'm really low on money, and once I go back to working, that food portion ain't gonna be there because I don't want it. But right now I have no choice. I have to do something, and yeah, I give it to them. Uh, the last 2 months of the year they have it all. Throughout the rest of the year, I only take about 50 to 70 bucks, if that. They get the rest, so it's normally 300 or above. Yeah, serious. I'm ready to work. I don't even care if it's a company that just wants to put me to work. As long as you're close enough for me to drive to, I'll be there every morning and I'll get picked up every night. Yes, I'm going to look like a 12-year-old. I don't give a shit. I need the paycheck. So, people have work. Give me work. This is what you're paying for. Not the tools, not the band, nothing. You are paying for how good I can put something together. I should start an assembly company. I'm very, very good. I was going to go for a CDL. We have a diesel shortage. I don't know what's going on with that, but it seems like as soon as I end up getting my license, we ain't going to be able to drive. See what I mean? Every time I start going towards something, something out of my control starts to take it away. What the fuck? I don't care if I have to move out of this country. I don't care. The only place I'm not going right now is Canada. Yeah, there's a reason for that. There's so much shit going on there. If I were to get tangled in that personal shit, huh, I don't even want to talk about it. We'll leave that alone for another talk. But y'all, seriously, send me some work. I will discount it. I'll do the best I can to help you out. I'm actually a very legit and open-minded contractor. Don't take advantage. See ya.